Hey, how's it going, everybody? From MZ Productions, I'm Jacob Heredia, and welcome to Tac Talks. Today we have a very special guest and longtime friend of the show. He is a Houston-based artist with an art style oozing with personality, small business owner, and the coolest guy in town. Please welcome Jacob Heredia. Wow, what a terrific introduction. Thank you so much for having me on the show today. Of course, my pleasure. Thank you so much for giving us time out of your day to be here with us. Of course, yeah, my pleasure. Thank you for having me. So, Jacob, going back to your intro, I briefly touched on you and your art. What about art, made you get into it? What hooked you into creating? Yeah, that's it. That's a good question. So, growing up, I was always doodling on notebooks, my classwork, pretty much anything that needed to be turned in, right? Right. My teachers hated me, but I loved it. So I just really enjoyed the process, the challenge, and finding a way to express myself. I feel like everyone should have some kind of outlet, you know? And over time, it really just spiraled into a general enjoyment of art and creating. I love making things and seeing how people react, or even how they interpret them in a different way. That's the beauty of it. That's really why I enjoy it. That is so awesome. So with your passion of art, what was it like turning it into a business? It's definitely a challenge, but it's really rewarding. You learn a lot, not just about your art, but about people, you know, consistency and putting yourself out there. And it's cool knowing that something that started off as just me doodling on paper and work and stuff, that started off as that, and now I'm able to connect with people and grow this thing into something bigger than it originally was. That is amazing. And honestly, it's really inspiring to see. Before we wrap up, do you have any advice for people who would maybe want to get into art or creating? Yeah, so the main thing I can say is just start. You know, that's the thing. You got to just start. There's not going to be some perfect time to do it. You got to just go for it. You know, make stuff, mess up, make mistakes, learn from the mistakes. Right. And that's really it. That's the biggest thing. You know, you just got to do it. I love that. So thank you again so much for coming on the show. Of course, yeah, thank you so much for having me. And thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and if there's one thing I've learned from this episode is I am very lonely.